What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to another unboxing video. Welcome to my first Battle Spirits video. I think this is going to be the first one. I think it's going to be the first one. Battle Spirits Saga is an incredible card game by Bandai that was just re-released, I should say, in the West a couple of months ago. This is set number 2, False Gods. It is packed full of goodies. I'm very excited. Let's get into it. Anyone who has maybe not played Battle Spirits, or maybe not heard of Battle Spirits before, maybe this is just like the first time you're checking it out. If you're like a regular subscriber or a regular Renji Please enjoyer and you're just here to see what the serotonin's all about, then first of all, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all the love on YouTube lately. It's become one of my new favorite things to do. This game's amazing. It's Bandai's like own IP. The card game's a whole lot of fun. I'll talk a little bit about stuff when we're going through cards, but for the most part, I'm just going to crack into some serotonin, talk about some cards that I'm excited about, and hopefully maybe get a Gundam card, maybe. So we get one as a box topper, which is Beam Rifle here, which is the Thorn Prison card, which I think is an uncommon. Main and Flash, your opponent selects 2 of the Refresh Spirits. It exhausts them, so it taps them, suspends them, depending on what game you're after. And it's got this awesome Gundam on here. So I think this is my 3rd Beam Rifle. We're so close to a playset. So close to a playset. Yeah, this game's just like an astronomical amount of fun. I'm going to start doing some deck profiles, I think. I don't play this as hard as I played Digimon, but I still really enjoy the game, and honestly, like, I would love to batter out some content for it. So we're going to go through here. We get 24 packs. If anyone's interested in pull rates, we think it's 6 X rares and 1 all on average. Set 1 was guaranteed 6 XRs, which is like a super rare, I guess, and 1 all art per box. One of the guys at our locals has opened the case and has reported, like, I think it was like 6 XRs, no all, 7 XRs and an all, 7 XRs in their own, like, it's back and forth. So we don't know if it's dud boxes or we just don't know if it's like variable, but we'll find out. I've opened 1 box already. I got 6 XRs and an alt, so it's pretty standard for what we would assume. So let's just see what we get here. So the game currently has 5 colors in it, 5 civilizations. There will be 6. Blue is not out yet. We're getting blue in the West with set 3. It's coming out with a starter deck as well. This set we have just got green, which is awesome. Last set we had red, yellow, white, and purple. So green is introduced in this one, and every card, every pack is going to come with a core card like it did last set, but these cores also double up as tokens for both green and white, which is awesome because those cards generate tokens. We're going to see a lot of bugs, a lot of birds, demons, dragons, skeletons, little guys, capybaras, which is interesting. I have a lot of stuff that I'm looking for already, but anything that's going to work with some... I need some star dragons. We need our man Seagworm. I've only got 1 Seagworm so far. He's only a rare. What's that all about? He's only a rare. I need him. Viperola is the first foil. So you're not guaranteed a rare in every pack. Most you do. I think there's only like 4 or 5 packs in a box that don't contain a rare, but you're guaranteed a foil in every pack. So the cool thing is that the packs that have X rares or super rares in them have a foil in front. So you're always going to get 24 foils in a box, which feels good. I'm going to put my foils here. I'm going to put my rares underneath so we can keep track of them. And then I'm going to stack the XRs on top. So I'm really excited to play green, you know that? Like, I've been watching the anime, watching the very dreadful but amazing anime from 2015, I think it was. And it's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and one of the guys plays green, and I love him. He's so himbo, and that's what I aspire to be. So I like this kid a lot. Thunder Godmech Donner has armor red yellow, which means it cannot be selected by the effects of your opponent's spirits, nexuses, or magics of the specified colors, which is really big against yellow, especially this set, 'cause I feel like Luster gets a hell of a buff. Oh, is this a foil Azalea? Nice, which means it's going to be an X rare. Oh, we're getting Floating Grave White Whale. Nice. I think this looks like an Evangelion Angel. This is our first X rare, the Floating Grave White Whale. When the spirit attacks, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Select one of your opponent's spirits for each spirit card discarded this way, and remove all but 1 core from each of those spirits. Place the cores into your opponent's reserve. Nice. During your attack step, when one of your spirits attacks, reduces your opponent's life. Place one of your opponent's spirits. Select. Why can't I talk? Place 1 core from any of the reserve. We knew what I was trying to say. Jesus, I can't talk. So tongue twisted. Actually, I feel like it's better to put the rares down the bottom, foils underneath, put the X rares and the good stuff up top, huh? Getting Azalea feels really nice as well, man. I really like this card. I think it's awesome. I've got 2 regular ones so far. I get the foil ones nice. She looks real cool. She looks real cool. I'm not going to go over like gameplay mechanics or anything too much. Like I'm assuming if you're here to watch this, you understand how the game goes. If you're just here to watch me crack open some serotonin and get excited about cards, then you're maybe not as bothered about the gameplay. But oh, carry power. Like I've got 4 of these in foil now. Wild to me. Yeah, so I'm not going to go over like the game mechanics or anything too. It's just an unboxing video, right? People are just here to see the hits and see what's in it. Really excited for all these little bugs though. The carapites, the insectoids. Really excited. Fallen Angel. Acadia? It's probably Acadia, right? The Void Lord, which is nice. I thought it was foil for a second, but it's not. And a Great Desk Mountains. Select one of during your opponent's start step. Select one of your opponents with Awaken and refresh it. That feels nice. That feels nice, man. I'm excited to try and make something a little bit. But I feel like Awaken got done dirty. Does anyone agree? I really feel like Awaken got done dirty. Like I think it's an okay effect, but like it doesn't really do a whole lot for red. Pterosaur has done more for red than Awaken has so far, right? Do we agree? But I think it's going to be refreshing because, you know, like in set 1, like any sort of like beginning game. Ooh, Sacred Beast. Jay-Z? Maybe it's going to be something good in here. What do we have? We have, oh, I got Tokiwa. Nice. So this thing's the big XR for green, which is pretty swag. And in this one, there's a lot of Void Lord cards. The Void Lords are these kids. They're big men's. Look at that power. Level 3 he goes to 15k with 6 cores. It's huge. Huge. 10 cost, you can reduce it by 6, it costs 4. Big man, but what this does is this spirit gains 10,000 BP if your opponent controls a Void Lord spirit from level 1, which is cool. When it attacks at level 2, your opponent selects one of the refreshed spirits and you exhaust it. And then at level 3, gets all effects at level 3. You may remove all but 3 cores from this spirit, so it drops down to level 2. Place them into your reserve and you can refresh them. So it means you get second attack, so you can exhaust 2 things, which is kind of big. And also green has introduced a mechanic called Swift, which means during the flash step, which happens when you're attacking, you can actually pay cores from your reserve to summon spirits during the flash step, which we haven't had yet. I think a lot of people had mistaken Awaken for what has become Swift in the beginning, and that you could like play cards out from your hand during the flash step. Simply not true. Cannot be done. I love this kid. When summoned, select one of your opponent's spirits and exhaust it. Ugh, stunning work. Really excited for green, honestly. Also really excited for yellow. I didn't really play yellow in set 1. I was a filthy Star Dragon enjoyer in red. Played white like most people probably did in set 1. Let's go. Oh, we got one more. We got, oh, nice! I got the Insectoid, man. Let's go. Eating well on green, Renji. Well on green, homie. This kid's cool. So he's an Insectoid. Cost 7, you can reduce it by 3. During either attack step when it's level 2 or 3, all Insectoids and Carapite spirit cards in your hand gain Swifts. This is what I was talking about. So during your flash step, you can summon them. So this gives all of the Insectoids and Carapites in your hand the Swift keyword. And when the spirit attacks, you place 1 core from your Void into your reserve. So the Void is like your mana pool out with the game. You get 1 core from the Void into your reserve per turn, which is like your mana, and you use your mana to pay the cost for spirits. You put cores on spirits, which is this level 1. You can see it has a little 1 next to it. So that sort of gives them life. You can power up spirits by placing more cores on them, so you need to kind of have a bit of resource management. So green introduces this Swift keyword. It has a good bit of ramp to get cores from outside of the game into the game. It also looks to exhaust a lot of spirits, and I think that's a really cool playstyle. It's very green, right? Very green. I'm very excited to see, like, set 1, obviously everyone was playing pretty much the same stuff. There was only a limited pool of cards, so locals in meta was relatively similar, like in and out, right? Oh, nice! Siegworm. I need another one of these. Cool. I've got 2 of these, so I think I played 4. Oh, and a foil Woden. Nice. This feels pretty good. So I mean, like, double rare pack, right? Still, it's nice. Foil Woden's cool. So during your opponent's turn, when your opponent uses a magic card from their hand, they must discard a card as an additional cost. Ugh. During your turn, refresh this spirit when your opponent uses a magic card from their hand, and then when one of your spirits is refreshed, this gains 4k. So if this is level 3, they need to. You can attack for 11. If they want to use a magic card, this gets refreshed. And it gains 4k for the turn, so it becomes a 15k blocker. So white's whole thing is just being like control, impenetrable fortress style. Makes your opponent suffer by like being able to like burn through life if they don't attack, and like being able to stall things out for as long as possible. Big control color. Purple is very destructive, red's very aggro, yellow is very mystical so far. So I mean, like, it's pretty on par with what you would expect all of the civilizations and the colors to do, which I think is nice. Lean into that, because then people know what to expect with the colors that they want to play, right? Like how cute this man is. King Vulture is pretty cool rare for red, actually. And a Slimy. I think this guy's pretty good. When summoned, your opponent selects one of their nexuses that costs 3 or 6 and destroys it. So it gets rid of Netherworld Depths, which is nice, for a potential 3 cost. And then this spirit gains Confront if your opponent has a spirit with a when summon effect. And nice. I did see though, if they're able to flash and kill their guy, you lose Confront, which I think a lot of people are like, yeah, that makes sense. But I think it's one of those rulings that people will question, especially in a locals format, right? Don't let people in your locals bully you into things that are wrong. Don't let them do it. Rule check them. Man on the internet said you're wrong. Quote me. Send them the video. Get some views. Gunsmith Mime's a really cool card for white as well. It creates tokens. So these guys that we're getting at the back of the packs, they cost 0, obviously, because they're tokens. But they're 3k DP, or BP I should say, tokens. So when summoned, if the number of spirits you control is equal to or fewer than your opponent, summon one of your mecha tokens. It's really cool. I like it. I like that they've put tokens in the game. Green has the Ant-Man tokens. Say if it doesn't have a face. Some Renji lore there. I really like this card. Insect Aura. Select a spirit. During this turn, it gains 1k for each catapae or insectoid you control. So if you try and go super wide, because these tokens count as catapates. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure I am. You can go really wide on the infestation, then you can make some of your guys really big. Really big. Lightning Aura is really cool as well. Giant Wood Castle Keep. Clocodile Wild. Yellow has some of the most like incredible designs in this card game. Oh, Ant-Man General is a rare. Nice. And a Far-Flung Land Nexus. During your opponent's attack step, Flash, you may destroy this Nexus to select one of your spirits, and it gains 3k this turn. That's kind of big. And then level 2, during your opponent's turn, place a core from the void onto this Nexus. When your opponent summons a spirit with a when summoned effect. That feels so good. Putting rampant, like more ramp into white. Feel free to correct me or give me your opinion or whatever, but I truly feel like white has continued to eat the best in this set. Like when all the reveals were happening, it's like, man, white is eating so well. Like all the colors got like really cool additions. Green is obviously super exciting because it's just a new color. Like blue is going to feel this way. The raw cussy, we like it. Blue is going to feel that way when blue comes out in set 3 and we have a starter deck. But like, I just think, yeah, white is definitely the best. Gunsmith Mime foil, which means we've probably got a good hit. What do we get? Oh, we got Walkie. Let's go. This guy's the X-Rare for white. When destroyed by an opponent, summon 1 token. During either attack step, when your opponent loses life, select one of your mecha spirits or nexuses, and you may return it to your hand to refresh this spirit. So, I feel like that. We got the Gunsmith Mime as a foil as well, because white was one of the first decks that like I truly built up, and I feel like everyone was playing it. Like our locals wasn't so bad. Our locals has a pretty good split of like different players playing different colors, which is awesome. I feel like everywhere you looked online, everyone was playing white because I don't know. I feel like the first tournament kind of like ruined it for everyone. White was like really good and everyone's like, oh, we're gonna play white. Ice Shield Death and Dream Bomb that and Elk for days. I feel like we're kind of out of that now, but white is still like pretty good. I like this kid as well, the Donner. 3 cards. Worker Ant-Man is a foil. Nice. I'm sure I have one of those already, which is going to be very nice in my bug deck. Bug.deck I'm very excited for. I wouldn't mind some more of the big bug support. I have one of the Ant-Man Queen Ant Worker, this chick. I have one of those already. I would like more. Green is gonna thrive for me. I'm very excited. Also would like to see the Star Dragon guy. I'm possibly only getting 2 more X rares out of this box. And honestly I would really love to get the Bug Queen again, and to get the big 10-star Sword Dragon. Fanglord, Tree, Reflexio, and Armor Sword, Edmund Sword. Tried, man. Points for effort. Points for effort, fam. Alright, last pack on this side. So halfway through the box, we get 4 XRs so far. It's pretty good. Got a healthy selection of foils, pretty good selection of rares, one Meteor Seagworm. Oh, I nearly threw out the mecha token there. So used to throwing the old token cards out. What's we getting here? Magic Mirror. I don't know, like, I mean, I'm hoping that I don't get a dud box and there is still an SPR in here. But I don't know if I want a Gundam card or if I want a regular SPR. So a carry core. This is nice. I like this as well. Look at him. Do you know what he's doing? It's fucking best. Place one core from the void onto each of your spirits with no effects listed. I like that a lot. Is this a rare? Oh, this was a non-rare pack. I know you do get non-rare packs. I just sometimes get surprised when we have. It's gonna be weird seeing blue in the mix from next set. I'm very excited for the starter deck though. This the blue user in the anime that we're watching has uses the guy who I think is on the front of the starter deck for blue. I haven't had any information as that at the time of recording this video. I've always liked to say that. We don't have information on what is in the deck yet. But if it's anything like her deck in the show, it's very Japanese themed. There's a lot of mill, a lot of deck control. The Ant Strike Back. I think it's my first Ant Strikes Back. When an opponent destroys your spirit, you get to summon 2. Or activate its main effect without paying its cost. Oh, so you can do the main as well, right? That's smart. I like that. And a foil Donner. Nice. I've got 2 SBRs so far. Not to spoil anything, but I pulled this out of a pack, which felt amazing. This is a very gorgeous SPR. Got this out of a pack, and I've recorded some. I don't know if these will go out before or after this video, but I recorded some shorts, pack openings as well, and I got an SBR in that box. I was very stoked with my SBR pull actually. So I'm not going to ruin it on this video in case you see the short at some point. If you do, I'd appreciate giving it some interaction. If you've came here from the shorts, hi, hello, thanks for sticking with me so far. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying. Oh, foil Meteor Emperor Seagworm. Oh, baby dragon. Oh, and what a pack! What a pack, fam. Oh, what? No, come back. What a pack! I was hoping that I was going to get some. Because we had 3 green XRs in this box, man. This feels very good. Getting the Meteor Emperor Seagworm. So this guy, for those who maybe don't know, Nova Seagworm Nova, sorry, from last set was the big red XR. For Star Dragons, he lets you like heal yourself back up to 5 life if you take your soul core out of the game. But he can only be summoned by killing something level 6 or higher, and if it has Seagworm in its name, you get the heal effect, right, once. We only had 1 target, and it was a kid from the starter deck, and the card was okay, but like it felt bad that you had to play 4 because you needed targets. So the introduction of Meteor Emperor Seagworm here is like huge because it means we have another target. Can drop the other one down to maybe like 2 copies so that we just have more targets, but honestly this card is just so much better. It has Awaken, levels 1, 2, and 3. When the spirit attacks, if it's got the soul core on it, you get to draw a card. And then the third effect is if a spirit card with Seagworm and its card name is in its trash, this also gains Confront. So this feels like a really nice card to include into the deck, and I'm definitely going to be making Star Dragons for this set. I made like a Star Dragon deck to like try and work last set, and it was fine. Like, it was okay. It definitely needed help from like a lot of other red archetypes and just some extra cards to like give it some oomph. But I feel like there's a little bit more in the Star Dragon pool now, so we can maybe, I don't think we'll make Star Dragon tribal, but I'm very excited to see what we can do in set 2. If any Battle Spirits fans are chilling here and would like to see some deck profiles, I would love to do them, so please let me know. I know it's going to be weird having the channel that does both, but maybe we can, oh, nice reanimate. Oh, and a monstrous mausoleum. I think that's my first copy of a regular reanimate, which is very welcome, considering I don't know what way I'm gonna take purple. I built 1 of every color last set. My yellow saw no love, so yellow luster is 100% getting some love this set because there's some really good yellow support in set 2. Some incredible yellow support actually. So I'd like to do at least 1 deck of every color. Do a little profile. There's the Rockossi again. Carry core. I feel like I'm going to do a few green decks though, because there's a couple of directions I want to take. Arcana King Charles and a Light Emperor Lumiere. Very nice. Select one of your spirits. It gains Blessed during this turn. This guy has Blessed as well. That's such a nice card. I'm kind of running out of space here. Oh, thank God I've got such a big hand. How many packs left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs left. 8 packs left. 1 XR, hopefully, and an all art. I just want the big 10 Star Dragon, man. That's all I really want. I nearly binned the token card again. I forget that they're tokens and they're not just cringe soul core cards that I don't care for. I know some people do, and that's okay. I'm not judging you that hard, but I just don't want to fuck with that. I'm not interested in it. Death Mountains, Photon Dragon, Dark Knight Lamorak. It's pretty cool. We got Far-Flung Land. We got Rage Dragon Emperor Ira. So this is the Void Lord for red. Cyclo Winder. I like him as well. Like, I like that he has Flash. Flash Awaken. When summoned, you select 10 spirits with 4k or lower and destroy them. During your turn, when this spirit destroys one of your opponent's spirits, select one of your opponent's nexuses and destroy it. I feel like he's cool. Could we throw the card into Star Dragons? Probably, right? Star Dragons can go kind of wide. We could reduce this kid by 6. Laying him out for 4. Easy. Cyclowinder is just our rare. Caribara. Easel. I don't like saying these cards as much like I do in Digimon because I can't pronounce them all and I don't want to like out myself like that. I get bullied enough as is, you know. Corpse Giant Gigasha. Ticking Floral Clock. I don't think I've stopped to read this card as much. So it's a Nexus for yellow. During either attack step, all of your level 1 spirits gain 1k. It's kind of cool. And then you can flash this at level 2 and you can destroy this Nexus to select one of your opponent's spirits and treat it as level 1 during this turn. I enjoy how many of the Nexus have these flash timing effects at like either level 1 or 2, and you can trash them to do certain effects. Sometimes you can suspend something, sometimes you're drawing cards, reducing BP. There are multiple things that you can do with them, and I think that's really cool. Alright, Ace Angel, Skullzar, Emerald Pincer I love. I really hope that he works in the green deck because I think he's really cool. I think he's really, really cool. City. Let's go this way. A Light Emperor, Lumiere, and a Trident. Select 3 of your opponent's spirits with 2k or fewer and destroy them. Let's see play. Who knows? I like this Lumiere guy. He feels like a better. What was the light dragon from last set? Ryuk. Like Ryuk was cool. I like the life manipulation effect. So like if your opponent places life from the reserve, is it from the reserve? I can't remember. Or outside you put it and you remove it from the stuff. I don't remember exactly. Giving something blessed and then having blessed itself feels great. Inescapable Avalanche or Poor Boy Raccoon Guard getting done dirty in this thing as well. Is that a meme in Japan? Are we going to start seeing this one? Lava Beast Walrus. Got a Blizaster. Oh, nice. And we got a foil Rage Dragon Emperor. It's kind of cool. And I'm getting quite nervous. We got like 4 packs left and we're still due an XR hopefully, and hopefully alt art. Really hope the box isn't going to get done dirty for good old YouTube here. If you want to like the video and give me some support from the future, past me would really appreciate it. The video's gone up anyway, but for the sake of my wallet, I would love for you to send me your energy, Spirit Bomb style. Alright, we got Worker Ant-Man, Armazeal, Divine Dragon Naga, Marty Bunny, Slimy, Dragon Rush, Insect Aura, Tranquil Ice Cavern, Dead Rock Fortress, Great Alvar Plains. We've got a Mushrantula and a Photon Dragon Foil. 3 packs left. Come on, man. You're telling me there's 2 hits in 3 packs? Please don't be a dud box. Please. I'm begging you. The value just doesn't feel there if there's no 6 XRs in a secret, man. Like already I feel like 7 hits in a box is quite poor. Don't do this to me. Hunger Tree, Caribara, Sacred Beast, Jay-Z, Lightning Arrow, Loyal Retainer Higamaru, Assassinate. Reboot Code is such a cracked card for white. Viperola. Got here Ripper Princess Azalea, a Fire Ant-Man. Alright, I've got 2 packs left. This is where we're gonna figure it out. 2 packs left. We're gonna figure out if this is a dud box or not, right? Because one of these has to be an XR, and one of them has to be an alt art if the box is gonna hold up. I hope it does. So we got an Ant-Man token here. Alright, let's see. Please don't be disappointing. Android Forsetti. Headless Slicer. I love this kid. He doesn't have a face. Arcana Beast Queen. Harpy Nest Palace. I've not read those cards yet. I'm excited to go back and like dig into a lot more of this set. When the reveals were happening. Right, we got a Dark Knight Lamorak here, so we should have something in the back here, and we have. Oh, we got a Void Ogre Emperor Avaricia. Ritia? Avaricia. That's a cool boy. Sees the Void Lord for purple. When summoned, select the Void Lord or Undead Spirit card in your trash and summon it without paying its cost. Spirit summon with this effect do not have their when summon effects activated. Kind of big, so you could target another one of him, really. Bring it out. Got Curse at level 2 and 3, and then at level 3 when it attacks, your opponent selects one of their spirits, remove 3 cores from it and place it into their reserve. A big Lamorak's a cool foil to get as well. So I'm hoping YouTube. I nearly said chat. I can still say chat. Comment section doesn't have the same ring. I'm hoping, praying, gonna kiss a pack. There's something in here. There has to be. There has to be. Last pack syndrome. Do you know how rare it is as a content creator opening cards that your last pack gets to have the big hit? That never happens. Mecha token. Right, let's see. Let's see. Fluff Mingo. Toy Hero Musashi. Gunsmith Mime. Terrano Saber. Lightning Aura. Great Tree Gate. The Rock Hussy. Magic Mirror. Primal Bird Phoenix. The Hanged Man. Right, I've got Giant Wood Castle Keep as a foil common. So there's to be some in here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some good vibes. We have got... Oh, a 10 Sword Saint Starblade Dragon. Alright, so it's a 7 XR box. I'm like... not mad because I want this guy, but no all art feels kind of bad, Bandai. No all art, man, feels kind of bad, Bandai. But this guy's great. I genuinely wanted one of these, so like I'm not terribly hurt that I didn't get an SPR. Sad I didn't get any Gundam cards actually, but not terribly sad. So this guy, 10 Sword Saint Starblade Dragon. So he's a Star Dragon boss monster. He has Flash Awaken at levels 1, 2, and 3. Level 2 and 3, during your turn, when you draw a card with one of your effects, select one of your opponent's spirits with 3k or fewer and destroy it. And when this spirit attacks, if you've got 3 or fewer life and you reduce your opponent's life, you draw 2 cards. I think they messed this up in the rat though, because it says when you draw a card with one of your effects. I don't know if this lets you pop 2 things. I'm excited to see the ruling change in that. But interesting. This was a 7 XR box. Interesting. Let me know below. What do you think that these ratios make you want to buy a box, or do you think that it makes you just want to pick up singles? I think it affects the prices of singles in a box. I'd love to know. Thanks for sticking with me through our first Battle Spirits video together, and I hope to see you in a little deck profile soon. All right, cool. Catch you later. Love you. Bye.